Hello everyone, welcome back to the Evoverse. Okay, we are going to talk about the other craft. This time we'll talk about the rune craft. This is going to be one of the most dominating craft in this expansion in Japan. But we will see how this craft perform in English global versions. First, Spell Chain Rune. Actually, I felt like want to skip this one, but let's talk about this nasty one. Shikigami cards are one of the big game changer type in the environment. Shikigami giving a lot of coverage for rune in many ways. Board presence, extra way to end the game, and another way to filter your hand. As you can see, the token itself giving you draw one and discard one. And with stats 2 and 2, I'm sure your opponent going to be very pressured with it. Like, if you're not destroying it, you'll take 2 damage each turn. But if you destroy it, your opponent got the chance to filter their hand, which is very vital for Runecraft players. As far as I know, there's one card that got restricted in the GP versions, which is a Curse Crafter, but up to now we still haven't heard about the restriction information. So I think bringing 3 of it is a no-brainer move. I mean, look, on Funfair, he can summon Paper Shikigami and then he can destroy it immediately to deal damage to your opponent's follower. And then on Evolve, he did the same again. He dealt damage to our opponent, which basically he can clear 3 followers at once. But even though the Curse Crafter will get restricted, I don't think it's going to change the player favoritism into this one. The point of the deck is the same as previous spell chain. Just get faster, fill your graveyard with spells, and spam Kuon and the shift all together. Basically, Kuon in here is a new Flame Destroyer. Kuon itself can summon the Celestial Shikigami, which has aura, and Kuon can give Storm to the Shikigami. Not much to be discussed again, except the problem of this deck. It might sound simple to do, but believe me guys, this deck needs a strong pilot to handle, or else you will feel easily bricked and overwhelmed by a lot of options to do in a turn. I do heard a lot of new Runecraft players having a hard time piloting a spell focusing Runecraft, and I think we need to get a lot of training and testing, and I can say this for sure, it become the meta not only because of the deck but also the pilot who piloting the deck. Second one, Dirt Rune. You guys might not notice that this kind of deck is still exists, and what's more, this type got another additional card which is very strong in my opinion. For example, Mirror of Truth. It's very crazy card which can revive any cost 3 alchemist. You know what's the target? Yes, Ancient Alchemist. Basically, you can have like 6 Ancient Alchemists with extra stack in the field. That's very crazy, man. And now, your Ancient Alchemist can become very independent because the moment Ancient Alchemist summon into the field, there's already stack in there. So she just need to evolve and summon those golems. This deck burn power has increased drastically. The problem is, I must admit that this deck consistency is not as good as the Spell Chain one for now. But despite of its consistency, the power and tempo of this type is unquestionable. And luckily, since Dirt Rune has a lot of Golem followers, adding cards like Golem's Rampage is very good for board clearer. And one of my friends noticed my deck list and he said that at the 8th turn, we have another new combo. Oftenly, player will use Merlin to get Damage Strike or Third Education, use it and then evolve Merlin again to deal like 6 damage. But now, Hulking Giant and Goblin Rampage can be used as substitute. And what's more, it can deal 5 damage to all enemy followers on the field, and then you can sacrifice it using Golem Rampage to deal another 3 damage to all enemy follower, and in total 6 damage to the face. So basically, against Haven, you can destroy their evolved Marine or unevolved Aegis in one turn while dealing burn damage to their face. This is what I think very crazy for the Dirt Rune. The third one, Destruction Rune. How this deck works and how it interacts with the other decks, yeah, you already know. This deck basically can heal and burn a lot, depends on how fast you could summon your idol and her statue. For my variant deck, I really love the concept of Destruction Rune deck. So I put quite a lot of rune followers and of course Saphira here. I mean a lot of followers, so I have multiple ways to end the game whatever the situations. I'm quite confident against mirror, control, and mid-range deck with this one. But against another aggro, well, we just go Unga Bunga together, just summon and hit the face. But overall, despite the questioning visual of the ratio of this deck, the deck works very well and might be one of my favorite Runecraft decks so far. I mean, you might be thinking this is crazy, but you should test it yourself how good this is deck. There's a lot way to play around with it, but no matter what the combination you use, make sure you like the deck and having fun with it. Okay, that's it for the Runecraft, and I believe some of you might already try this deck in the online proxies battle, and there's a lot of question about this craft. How do I handle this decks? If you have any advice, feel free to put it in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and let's go to the next video.